Who's going to win each division in the NFL this year? Who's going to lose each division? Actually, we're going to answer more than one question.
I can see.
Division by division, we're going to talk about the odds to win each one and who we think's going to win.
The Browns are going to win the NFC South in the biggest upset in NFL history.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. They're in the AFC North.
It'd be crazy, though, right?
It's like the exact opposite.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah.
I go Browns win the division here.
Okay.
And I go Bengals at the last. Bengals lose it. Browns are winning this and the Super Bowl, by the way.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah.
Easiest line, hammer the over. Take your mother's credit card, put it on the line, and bet the over. This team's winning more games than they lose.
I want to believe this.
I think 10 is so easy for this team. I'm going to say they win double this.
That's
I'm going to say they win 16, 17 games.
okay. Yeah. Good luck with that. Double this is 17, by the way. Yeah, just helping you out on the math part.
Double it, give it to the next person. Let's go, Browns.
Come on now. Come on.
Let's go! Week 1 Brownies!
Oh, I thought they put a joke on the screen. The Browns are going to win this game by 1,000,000,000.
Week 1 Brownies. I am scared. The vibes in Dallas are terrible, though, and
Well, the game's in Cleveland, so it doesn't matter about the vibes in Dallas.
the team coming in. Are you going to undermine me this my whole life?
I don't know.
Am I going to get to express
I'm
myself?
trying to have a good time, and it feels like you care way more about football than music. Myles Garrett's going to hit Dak Prescott so hard.
There we go. His shoes are going to end up back in Tennessee.
No, he's going to hit him so hard, he's going to hit him like he's going to go airborne. He's going to hit Cooper Rush and injure him, and they got to put Trey Lance in, and then he throws 16 interceptions. That's my prediction for the game.
Okay, F the Cowboys to hell and back again. Mike McCarthy can suck my eggs.
Okay.
Let's go Browns by a quillion.
I just sucking eggs. Okay.
Great that NFL season's underway. Great for the fans. Great for everyone who loves football.
What's up? You're watching Cheap Seats. I'm Riley. That's Graydon. And today we're doing our Week 1 power rankings. Week 1 of the NFL is in the books, and we're going to rank our top 10 teams at the end of the video. But first, let's talk about it.
I don't want to.
What are you sad about?
It's over.
It's not over. I have a silver lining for you, okay? For years, the Browns have been wondering, have we found our QB? Have we found our leader? And the answer, finally, is yes. We found the most Browns quarterback of all time. Nobody likes him. He's one of the worst QBs in the league. And the QB that we got rid of to get him is probably the best QB.
He's
in the league.
amazing.
He's amazing.
And I love him.
So yeah, that's where we are as Browns fans.
I waited the whole year for this, and after week 1, it feels over.
Let us know who the new team you're rooting for is now that you have abandoned the Cleveland Browns.
Congratulations.
Put in Jameis Winston. We've been Hivemind Cheap Seats, and we'll see you in the next one.
Go Browns.
Go Browns still. Oh, jeez. All right. I'm going to do something here.
Reverse curse.
I'm going to hedge my bet, basically. Yeah. I hope this doesn't happen. I'm going to pick the Jags because...
makes sense.
Yeah, if it gets us closer to Jameis Winston being the quarterback.
I'm taking the Browns here, and I'm taking it on the back of 2-time Coach of the Year winner, Kevin Stefanski. The Jags did play called and played a bad game after blowing that lead. And I think Stefanski draws something up here. I think Myles Garrett could force a turnover. I think Denzel Ward could pick off Trevor. I think our defense is still elite, even with all those injuries. Give me Browns by a billion.
Give me the Jaguars, and I hope I'm wrong.
Down to 4. Lost it. Diving attempt. It's incomplete. Brenton Strange was hunting, and that'll do it.
What's up? You're watching Cheap Seats. I'm Riley. That's Graydon. And today we're doing our Week 2 power rankings. The Browns won. Oh, no. That Jacksonville pack, they so good.
I love you, Kevin Stefanski. I love you, Cleveland. And eat a sock, Pittsburgh. This is so nice for me as a Browns fan.
I know.
Gut one out in Florida and come back home against this poverty franchise.
Yeah.
These jokers.
I've been saying if Myles Garrett doesn't strip sack that scarecrow that they got back there.
Dalvin Tomlinson might hit Daniel Jones so hard that he ends the game with normal eyes. I think he might clock his cross eye back into frame.
I think that's going to be bad for us. I think it's like factory reset on Daniel Jones, and then all of a sudden he's like rookie DJ.
Yeah.
Give me the Browns.
Yeah, Browns by a trillion.
Okay.
So the Browns drop to 1-2. Excellent day for Daniel Jones, Malik Neighbors, Devin Singletary, and the Giants defense with 7 sacks of Deshaun Watson.
What's up? You're watching Cheap Seats. I'm Riley. That's Graydon. And today we're doing our Week 3 power rankings. Our rankings come at the end of the video. So before that, let's talk about some of the fun storylines from this week.
Such a fun week of football, man. Super fun.
I went 7-9.
I went 6-10, and my team is in shambles.
Oh, the Browns. Okay, yeah. I was going to say.
My team's in shambles.
Yeah, absolutely.
I lost in fantasy.
Uh-huh.
The Browns look like an absolute disaster, but let's talk about some other games, so maybe I can forget about it for a second. And Grant, can I get one for the road?
Come on, the Browns.
Please,
Yeah,
come on,
please.
please.
I'm glad we didn't have to talk about that much today. Yeah,
please.
All right, we'll see you in the next one. Roll it, Tony.
Bingo, Smith! I'm ripping up the paper. We're gonna have a better week than last week. We're gonna pick some more games.
I do hope that Max Crosby hits Deshaun Watson so hard that he doesn't wake up for a few weeks and we have to play Jameis Winston.
That's a lot of vibes. It's a lot of vibes predictions there.
Oh, you're going to do the numbers now?
I'm just saying, if our receivers could force any separation, we're the slowest receivers downfield. On paper, we are a passing offense. We can't run the ball for shit with Rome right now. Deontay Foreman needs to be more involved. Everything looks fucked up. Why did we hire Ken Dorsey? What does he do on a day basis? Is he painting? Does he have other hobbies that he's more focused on? Because the offense looks fucked, Ken. I'll take the Browns here. Let's move it.
Give me the Raiders.
Watson looking Cooper's way. Pressure coming. He scrambles and is taken down. Raiders go to 2-2. Cleveland falls to 1-3. And 20-16 your final score.
What's up? You're watching Cheap Seats. I'm Riley. That's Graydon. And today we're doing our Week 4 power rankings. I went 10-6 this week.
And I went 8-8.
And it's October, which means I need a scarecrow boyfriend. What's wrong with you?
I hate football.
No, you don't. You love football.
Why did we do this channel?
It's awesome. That's why we did it.
It sucks, and I want to cry, and I think I'm developing a brain tumor.
Now to our segment, Is It Over? I've got 3.
Yep.
Browns.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Predictions on Thursday, and this has been Cheap Seats. Go, as always, go.
Go Browns! They got it! Come on, in Lions! Tony!
Browns Commanders.
The Browns go into the steaming hot Washington Commanders building. Beginning of the season, I was like, man, Raiders, Commanders, stringing some wins in the, gonna lead for the division. No, it's not how it's worked out. We've been dogshit.com, and there's nothing you can do about it at this point. But what did happen in Cleveland this week was magical.
It happened in Cleveland?
Nick Chubb graced the field
That's true.
again.
That's true.
And those vibes, you can't match them. I don't care if you're setting breaking every record in the world. If Nick Chubb is in pads for this game, Browns by a dillion.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Commanders by a dillion.
I'm going to say Myles Garrett throws Jaden Daniels into the 5th row.
You think, is there a prop bet for that?
Yeah.
You could get on? Okay.
It's got to be row 5, though.
All right, yeah. I don't know. Jaden Daniels is electric right now. 80% completion. I mean,
what I like
looks like a
about
freak.
our defense against them, I like JOK and a spy. I like Denzel Ward on Terry McLaurin. And I think our run defense comes to finally play here. I think the Commanders are frauds. I think Kingsbury is easy to scheme against, and I'm going to rely on our experienced coaching staff and our great defense.
34-13, the Commanders beat the Browns and move to 4-1.
What's up? You're watching Cheap Seats. I'm Lonely. That's no one. Today we're doing our Week 5 power rankings.
Browns, Eagles. This one's going to be a tough one for you.
It's not going to be that tough because I've accepted the reality that my life is hell and I'll never have happiness again, not even on Switzerland soil. All right, Eagles are going to win by a dillion. Browns, it's over. Kevin Stefanski might get fired, and I hope Deshaun Watson dies. All right, next.
All right, that's the first hope for death on Cheap Seats, so that's you can mark that down.
Down. Hurts going deep. And the catch is made by Brown. His team had some life at the end of the second quarter. Myles Garrett blocking the field goal, returned all the way by McLeod. But the Eagles pull it out.
So it's good to be back. I'm sorry to all the Browns fans, and I'm really sorry to Kevin Stefanski
Oh yeah, because he might get fired
for
Deshaun Watson's crimes, I think.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna put
that
him
seems
on
like they're
him.
going to put Kevin Stefanski in jail for diddling.
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna
Which
happen.
doesn't seem fair, and I'm really sorry for such a handsome, smart guy. And I'm sorry we brought Ken Dorsey in, who seems like a meat puppet with like the devil's hand up his ass, who's calling shit plays.
Yeah. I'd like to apologize to Cheap Seats fans for being a casual, but then also getting things so right.
Yeah.
You know, picking so many games right. Yeah. I'm sure that
We're right back where we're supposed to be. This is home for Cleveland fans. I want to remind everyone out there, I am comfortable in this seat, and I can't wait for the draft. That used to be the thing I would look forward to every year, and that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Nick Chubb touching the field, and I'm looking forward to the draft.
What's up? You're watching Cheap Seats. I'm Riley. That's Graydon. And today we're making our Week 7 predictions for all 15 games. How are you feeling?
I've never felt so much pride in a 1-5 team because the Batman has returned to Gotham.
Nick Chubb will be playing this week for the Cleveland Browns, which restores some more false hope for us over in Cleveland.
No, don't even need hope. I just want to see the Dark Knight run through the A-gap.
Yeah.
I want to see him patiently wait. Hole opens. Boom. 24 yards. I want to see a first down this week. Show me a first down. Show me a Nick Chubb touchdown. We can lose by 20, but we're not going to.
I've waited 26 different third downs for one first down. That's all I want.
Yeah.
It's all I want from the Browns this week. Amari Cooper went to the Bills. We didn't get to talk about that.
We didn't get to say goodbye either. He left without anything. He didn't say anything to me.
To you?
Yeah.
We live in Detroit.
He left his little ass helmet in the locker room when he left.
Yeah, well, he already did a little press junket for the Bills and everything.
Yeah, and he looked happy.
Yeah, I mean,
he was like giddy. He was wearing his little Bills hoodie. He was like, "Oh, I don't know. It's hard to be traded." But
saying going from Deshaun Watson to Josh Allen is like an analogy you would use for something good happening to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, oh, you had a tough last month, but look at you now. You're Josh Allen.
Yeah, you went from Deshaun Watson to Josh Allen. Of course he's happy.
Bengals, Browns.
Oh, give us the glow. Can we get the glow?
Battle of Ohio.
Oh, yeah. This is an exciting one. It's a very exciting 2-4 Bengals versus the 1-5 Browns.
Always exciting. We own the Bengals. A lot of people that don't watch this conference or this division rather, or watch a lot of Browns games know that, but we Joe Burrow's has maybe one win.
I think he's
against,
1-5.
Yeah,
the Browns.
one win against us.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Bengals, but just to hedge my bet, I kind of think the Browns are gonna win. But I'm gonna go with the Bengals because going against the Browns worked that one time, and that's when they got their win. And so if they win, I'll be happy, and if they lose, I'll be right. So that's how I'm gonna take it.
It's a great thing.
One. You know, I don't know, Jamar Chase has been just balling. He looks crazy right now.
Zach Taylor looks like my thumb. All right, go Browns.
Watson just stumbled, and now Watson is hurt. Oh, boy. Immediately clutches at his right ankle. Burrow goes 15 of 25 for $181 and 2 touchdowns as they win it to get to 3-4.
We got a first order of business.
What is it?
Deshaun Watson's Achilles exploded. .com.
Right.
.com type shit.
And obviously the reactions, there was booing in the stadium and cheering. We're not the most reverent sports fans or guys.
No, and I understand the classic sentiment, but this has extenuating circumstances.
Right. Off the field, this guy is a terrible guy.
Greasy.
At least allegedly, a terrible guy. And I'll admit it, I was watching the game with a friend of mine who doesn't watch football, and I stood up and cheered the moment it happened.
I called my dad.
I was like, I literally got up and went, what? And they go, isn't that your quarterback? Like, well, I was like, it's hard to explain.
It's confusing.
It's hard to explain.
Free at last.
Listen, yeah, you should never cheer for injuries, but this was a rare occasion where I did it. I felt a little bit bad about it, but I'm admitting it here as a man.
I get relief. now. I get to publicly be a 1-6 Browns fan, and I get to root for them.
And listen, this happened last year as Browns fans.
Yeah.
We saw Deshaun go down, and then Joe Flacco ended up coming in, and we were like, now we can really root for the Browns.
Yeah.
It's tough being a Browns fan, and
Yep.
even if like last year when they were good with Deshaun for a second, it was hard to be like, I'm a Browns fan because the guy himself is a bad guy.
Ravens come into Cleveland, the hostile atmosphere of First Energy Stadium, which is going to be bulldozed to the ground for a mall that the Browns are going to play in the next couple of years. Did you see that?
Yeah, they're going to play in the food court.
Yeah, they're building a mall that's going to house a football stadium.
Yep, Auntie Anne's Stadium.
Yeah,
Right?
I wish.
I think that's what it is.
That'd be sick.
Jameis Winston, his first start for the Browns.
Yep.
And he got Nick Chubb back.
Wyatt Teller back as well.
Yeah.
All-pro guard.
Mhm.
That's great for us. I don't know. I think the Browns have a good chance. I think the vibes are completely changed. I think everybody's going to kind of rally around Jameis. I expect a long bomb to Judy and a 100-yard game from Nick Chubb. Let's go. We're back.
Winston going for it all for the end zone for Tillman. He's got it! Gives himself some time, directs traffic, pumps away, throws to the end zone. It's up for grabs. Incomplete! The Browns have won the ball game.
What's up? You're watching Cheap Seats. I'm Riley. That's Graydon. And today we're predicting every game in Week 9 of the NFL. And it's also Halloween. And we are Hawk Tua.
I'm Hawk.
And I'm Tua.
Hawk.
Tua.
Get it?
Yeah, get it?
Chargers Browns. This is the most exciting game of the weekend for anybody 2-6, and that's not being unbiased.
Yeah.
I think this is like, if the Browns win, Bengals lose, the AFC North gets a little more muddied. God forbid, Ravens lose or something. Then it gets really messy with a lot of divisional games coming up. Jameis has the vibes really right there. There's a reason this spread is so close. Our defense played really well against the number one offense in the league last week. That's reason to believe. I don't know. It's gonna be tough, and it's gonna be our defense that wins us this game. We can't let the Chargers put up like 26 points. We'll have to hold them to like under 20.
The LA Chargers 5-3 on the season as they come to Cleveland and win in a dominant performance, 27-10.
What's that? Jaden Daniels traded to the Browns?
Oh, really?
For
That's
Bailey
nice.
Zappi and Kevin Stefanski's beard?
Oh, my God.
Holy smokes! That's a blockbuster.
That's a blockbuster trade. You know what? I was watching the Browns game, and I thought I was watching a drug bust on the news.
Browns Saints game of the week. Everyone's excited for this one. Neither of these offenses or defenses are ranked inside of the top 15 of the NFL. I think this is the least enticing game of the week by far. I would bet money it has the lowest viewership. It is going to be pathetic. It is going to be sad, and it's going to be a battle of the shit. Like, it's going to be a battle of poop versus poop.
Yeah.
Whose poop is better than the other? Whoever's got more solid poop wins, and whoever's got wetter poop loses.
Tadar Davis here in the booth, like Steve Pack, Colleen Dempsey in the truck.
Up tonight, an AFC North battle. It's the Browns by a croc Killian.
I don't think that the Browns are going to win this one. I know it's like it's an appetizing trap game situation where you're like the 2-8 Browns, and it's the divisional game, and the Browns like they beat the Steelers on years that the Steelers are better. I think those Steelers are still going to win this one. Unfortunately,
It's going to be rainy. It's going to be cold. This is the coldest game Jameis Winston has played in his NFL career. It's the only game he'll touch the field when it's 40 or below.
What? Then why is that good for the Browns? Jameis Winston is going to
fired up, baby. Russ is going to get sacked 16 times by Myles Garrett himself.
16 times?
The biggest thing we got going here, the bat signal is going to be up because the last time Nick Chubb touched the field against these Yinzers, he blew up.
Yeah.
His leg exploded, and I cried.
Minka Fitzpatrick, you dirty son of a bitch.
Yeah, we're going to be hard hit, and there's going to be some dirty plays. And I think Jameis threw for 400 yards last week.
Oh, wait, isn't it true for this game they're not allowed to wear helmets because of what Miles did to Mason Rudolph?
Yep.
Yeah, there's no helmets for this game.
No helmets.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be brutal. I think the Browns win by 2 possessions.
I think they're going to be so hard hitting that It's in Cleveland. I'll work through this. It's in Cleveland. It's going to be very hard hitting, but they have so much hate for each other. I think there will be more Guardian caps in the stands than on the field tonight because of the Cleveland Guardians.
So you're taking the Steelers?
Yeah, I'm taking the Steelers, unfortunately.
Whatever. It's the Browns tonight. It's always been the Browns tonight. The Browns will live forever.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Cleveland.
Winston from the gun. Hands it off. To the end zone goes Chubb. Touchdown Browns. 3, drop A. Now a late rush. Thrown up for grabs in the end zone. How does this one end? Incomplete.
What's up? You're watching Cheap Seats. I'm Riley. That's Graydon, and today we're doing our Week 12 power rankings for the NFL.
Can we talk about the Snow Bowl for a second?
The Snow Globe?
Snow Bowl!
I'm pretty sure they're saying the Snow Globe Bowl game.
Snow Globe Blobe.
Yeah, well, it was awesome. And people are now arguing what football weather is.
Yeah.
I think it's snow.
I like cold, wet, windy, rainy, messy, sloppy. And it's nice to see that all the Browns fans stuck around in a season that doesn't matter amidst trying to acquire a dome.
Yeah, cancel the dome.
We
don't need the dome. I don't care if it's retractable. We want snow on that field.
And we won in the mess.
I think we do a snow machine on the top that it always is snowing no matter what. And maybe it's like sugar or something, so then everybody can kind of,
It's asbestos, like Wizard of Oz.
Well, the Browns played as best as they could, and they beat the Steelers, and it was awesome. And I know that you said the season doesn't matter. Okay, it does matter because we have a narrow path to that Super Bowl.
1%.
Yep, 1% chance.
We're right there.
This one is Monday Night Football. You read that right, and it's the Browns going over to Denver to take on those Broncos.
And you know who loves to eat white rookies for breakfast?
Who?
Me and Myles Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
And Bo Nix is on the menu, and it's an all-you-can-eat slop trough. I think Mo Hurst gets a sack. I think Myles Garrett gets a sack. I think I get a sack of taters, and I boil them up, and I make you something nice.
Well, okay. I'm excited for the third thing for sure.
I got a Browns by a crip basket.
A crip basket?
It's like a gift basket, but it's for crips.
Okay.
Yeah, go Browns. Back in the playoff race with this win. Give me hope. Give me something to think and touch myself about.
And Sean Payton's team is going to go into the bye at 8-5 after this 9-point win here at home over the Browns.
Lord, please deliver me from these pick sixes.
Shamalaya.
Please deliver me from these pick sixes.
I don't care about no mile high. Browns get down and multiply. The Browns are coming off a devastating Monday night loss, but God, is it fun to be a Browns fan
Devastating? Again. It was not devastating at all. I had so much fun watching that game.
It's because you're a basic. You're a casual.
I'm not a casual. Well, I am a casual. Yeah, I've mostly been thinking about Spotify rap.
We were down 2 points going on a game-winning drive, and we threw a pick six. That's devastating.
Yeah, totally. But it was just so much fun.
It was fun.
Is going to come back. I think we're going to draft Ashton Genty, and then we're going to be unstoppable.
Yeah, the vibes are fun. I will say this. Big play potential was unlocked. That's like the Kevin Stefanski effect there. Mm-hmm. Somehow play action still worked when we combined for 60 rushing yards from 4 backs. But the third down play calling from Ken Dorsey, I'm over it. There were at least 4 or 5 third downs in that second half that are 3rd and 10, 3rd and 7, and we'd throw 3-yard crossing routes.
Well, that's all we had. That's all he had going. It's fine.
But then we pushed it down the field on other plays. I don't know. I don't like Ken Dorsey there.
I had fun watching the game, so
bring back
that's
Jameis.
All that matters. In this one, I hope I'm wrong, but
I go Myles Garrett, 4 sacks, Browns win.
Okay.
Nick Chubb gonna have his first decent game.
Jim Nantz saying so long from Pittsburgh.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Cheap Seats, where we will be discussing the rankings of power between the football teams in Week 14.
That is the NFL that you're referring to. That is the National Football League for all my international viewers out there. Happy news for fans of the Cleveland Browns, as we are. We are officially eliminated from the playoffs.
Yes, we can relax and focus on future prospects, draft considerations, and even personnel changes behind the scenes.
Absolutely. Chiefs, Browns. I got the Browns here by septillion points.
Another win for Andy Reid.
Josh Allen came out and said he would be open to being traded to the Browns, which I thought was pretty cool. Also, Saquon said he really wants to play for the Browns next year.
Said Cleveland is the reason.
Oh, yeah.
And then he said he loves rock and roll so much that as long as he can be within proximity of the Hall of Fame, he would probably die for that team.
Totally. And Fred Warner said Cleveland rocks and then sang the song, which I thought was cool. There's a lot of players who want to play for Cleveland next year.
Luke Kuechly and Andrew Luck said they'd come out of retirement.
No way.
Yeah.
I heard Jeremy Shockey wanted to come back and catch a few passes. Why not?
He's a racist. I've been over this.
I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to have fun.
What I would do for the Browns to be 6-8.
What would you do? What would you do?
I'd swap my nipples.
Okay.
Like I'd get them each removed and then I'd swap them.
That's not a big deal.
That's not a big deal. Have you ever heard of anyone doing that? That's like a theoretical procedure. That's never been done. Like a lot could go wrong.
Cosmetically, though, I mean, if it went well, it'd look the same, probably, right?
Yeah, but it's never been done.
Are your nipples identical, or do you got like different shit going on?
Tell me, man.
Yeah, right one's got something up with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn it. I love it. I love the Browns. I love this
Jameis
team.
Winston lose his first game? So did Joe Flacco last year.
What?
I'm just saying, you said Kevin's so
puts up great numbers.
Oh, great numbers. Yeah. I think we'll have fine numbers against the Bengals.
Fine numbers, son.
I'm just saying.
You know what's a fine number?
What?
8.
Oh, that's a good one.
I like that number.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. And that's how many we're going to win by.
Okay. All right. I'm picking the Bengals.
Go Browns. A lot of great wins by the Jags and the Giants. Thank you. Go Browns. Dorian Thompson-Robinson, the Tank King. He's the tank goat. He's like Brad Pitt in that movie Fury with Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah. Michael Penis threw a dart to Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, and then he blew it.
Well, he didn't blow it.
He had 50 seconds to get down the field, and he couldn't get his guy in a close enough field goal range, and then they kicked a short field goal to win the game. I'd say he blew it.
Another thing that is really cool is the Browns are going to be starting their 4th quarterback.
Bailey Zapman Zappy.
And that's awesome because last year we started 5 quarterbacks and we made the playoffs.
Yeah.
And this year we started 4 quarterbacks and we're probably maybe going to have the number 1 draft pick and be the worst team in the league.
Which is great.
I think we were 1 quarterback short.
1 quarterback short. Who could it have been? You know, I'm trying to think who was on the roster at some point.
We probably could, like Alex Smith, maybe.
Yeah, that would have
come
cool.
back.
That would have been nice.
Yeah, or Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
I don't know. We needed somebody who like people were like, wait, can he play football? He's old.
I'm gonna say fuck it. Bring on Cam Ward.
You think so?
Why not?
They just restructured Deshaun's contract to be another 2 years there for sure.
Well, right, but restructured it so it's less money on the back end.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I don't think they're going to draft a quarterback.
I don't care anymore.
I think they're going to draft Travis Hunter.
That'd be fine.
That's cool, I guess.
He's good.
He could play quarterback, maybe.
Yeah, probably. He can play whatever he wants.
He'll play a bunch of shit. I mean, that's like kind of his thing. Ravens win this one for me.
By how many, you think?
I don't know. I don't like who knows? You know, I hope it's a scoregami. I'll say that.
You love a scoregami.
A scoregami's cool.
Scoregami's cool.
Like,
I'll take the Ravens. Let's go.
Yeah, all right.
Great season, Browns. Thank you for all the fun you gave me. Fuckers.
Yeah, thank you.
Sell the fucking team, Jimmy.
Don't do that.
Oh, Jimmy Haslam's a prick. Fuck him. I wish anybody else owned it. We should sell it back to the fans. Yep.
Browns.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.